Alright, welcome for all my OCD friends. This is going to drive you nuts because I haven't set this up and I'm really not prepared, but the video's on my mind and I want to get it done. So, set up and try to do a overnight 50-mile kayak trip with my daughter. She's 15, type 1 diabetic with some other issues. Uh, This is her first non-scouting trip, so it was just kind of a free-for-all for her, and I let her lead the way. I planned it out, gave her put in, put outs, possible campsites, and uh, if you're not feeling the camping, then and overdo it. So planned on 16 miles, ended up doing 23 to be able to get to the pull-out, to be able to have our ride pick us up. So we did that. Uh, Float on 13-foot Spitfire kayaks. Sit on top. Uh, Two-person, but they're big giant things. They're heavy as all hell. But it is what it is. So in the bottom of my kayak for where I sit and what I end up using for sleeping is this. It's a sign I had made for my company that I shut down, but I still use the sign, but the logo is still used, and a good old foam pad. Old school. I just sleep on the ground. My daughter used Reflectix for water protection for the phones. I have two phones because I'm old and I have to have a designated device. So I have one carrying case for my iPhone, my communication device, and one waterproof case for my recording device, which is Motorola Stylus something. It's really nice. My maps, I'm military trained, scout trained, so I use good old maps. For cooking, I'm a little different. This is my designated cooking food bag. So when I go personal, this is the bag I carry. So I carry pre-cooked sausage and bacon. So my dog's going nuts. Shut up. Dog. Calm down. No, go. Calm down. Lay down. Go find Haley. This is my emergency food. What I carry, it's actually tuna, seasoned and boiled mackerel, not tuna. Sorry. And then matches. This is it's a baking pan. I've used several of these. This is my newest one. Set it on top, throw my meat in here just to be able to warm it up. That's really all that's for. This is my stove and solid fuel made by, this is the Pyramid made by Igloo. I got it from a client, never used it. It would have been my first trip using it. But I'm a big solid fuel advocate because it's simple, light, and easy. And if I run out of solid fuel, my stove becomes a fire pit. So yeah, it's my little stove. It's got a flip down seat for the tablet. And that's all it is. So this carries these. We were going to be out for 2 nights, which means 2 dinners and 2 breakfasts. So I have 5 fuel tabs. So 2 breakfasts, 2 dinners, and 1 extra for in case. I don't drink coffee. Well, I don't drink hot coffee when I'm camping. I just cream, sugar, instant coffee in the bottom of a cup. Or actually a water bottle. It's not the best tasting thing in the world, but it's coffee. So, you see these bags really never end. This is the lid for my pot. This is my lifetime outdoors. And in my cup, I had more solid fuel, a windscreen, hand sanitizer, a pot for boiling water, and one thing you have to look at. There you go. And I've had this 7-8 years. And really what this is for is for making instant potatoes. Instant potatoes, ramen, whatever. Drop them in there, pour your boiling water in it, cover it up. Eat everything in it. If you don't finish it, and that's what it's for. Because I am skinny. I have IBS and something else that I can't pronounce, and it all involves my gut, so I have to be very particular. So I have foldable tongs made by GSI. They work very well. They're for dealing with the meat when you warm it up, and I have this cute little kit I got years ago at Target. And there you go. Chopsticks, spoon, fork, knife, everything. That click has saved all of this for all these years. The fact that it goes click. Throw it in a bag. You have cutlery. You have every way to eat. You even have a pair of chopsticks if you don't want to offend somebody. Do it. That's just cooking gear and a couple of sleeping items. Come on. Yes, I have big titanium, long-handled titanium spoons for getting into the bottom of cook kits and dehydrated bags, but that's not how I eat. Yeah, it's a big cup. It's 3 cups, actually. 700 mil. Measuring. But that's all you need. You're out on the water. You've got these, or your Nalgene's. You're filtering water. My water filters in one of these other bags. So that's all cooking. And my daughter carried a jet boil. So I don't have a big giant waterproof bag yet, but I got a Ryobi bag. The one that your big toolkit comes in, that you're stuck in the bottom of the closet and you have no clue what the hell it's going to be used for. How about a hammock? This is one with the poles on the end that flip out. You stake it down. It can be used as a tent. It can also be used hanging between 2 trees as a hammock with bug netting and everything. Everything. The only thing I don't have on there are the straps. In case we got stuck on something or something happened, this was sitting on the front of my boat, and this is right on top, so all you had to do was be able to get hold of it. Poncho. We were not expecting rain on the trip, so I threw mine in this bag and not in the other part of my boat. 1 bag, 2 bag, tent bag. This is my Lanchan 1 3F gear in orange. This is my Ozark Trail 50-degree sleeping bag, liner. Well, I don't think my liner's there. My pillow's in there. Tie down cords for that. And then what I almost ended up needing, wrap tape for medical. So, what's in this yellow bag? None of these are labeled. So this is my change of clothes. So I'm just gonna go into it. My wipe down towel, wiping down my body, cleaning myself up a little bit. My neck gaiter, in case I felt it, and I carry a beanie year round. I'm skinny, I get cold. I used to be a big fat guy. No, I'm not going to insert photos. But you attend any of my events and trainings, you'll see. So this is Saturday's change of clothes, which would have been today. So we have a yellow sun shirt, a pair of Russell's leggings, full length ankle, and a pair of shorts to go over the top for comfort and pockets. Just to feel human sometimes. And that was all in my change bag. So that bag would have got my dirty clothes from yesterday and all of that. So here's my sheet. And underwear. Make sure there's something you like to wear. My take a hike from up north. Appalachian Trail t-shirt, long sleeve, cotton in camp because it feels so comfortable, and then a nice lightweight pair of full-length pants for camp with a full change of underwear. That would be my next day's underwear because we're only doing 2 days. So I have one bag in there, small bag for my change of clothes for the next day, my camp clothes with my sheet. It was going to be somewhere between, and the sheet is a little much, but it was going to be somewhere in between 50 to 60 at night. I think. Yeah, like 60. But being on the river and being beside and all that. So, this is my Ozark Trail 50-degree lightweight mummy bag. My daughter took my other one because anytime I go with her, I'll give her that because it's lightweight. And my full pillow, my Sea to Summit pillow, inflatable, and both of those in that one bag. And that's my tent. What else? That's all. Oh yeah, one of my favorite items I got to borrow from my wife. I didn't even get to steal it. I got to borrow it. Norwex XL beach towel. Just toss it over your legs and everything in the kayak, and it just keeps the sun off of you. You ain't gotta worry about anything. So these are my kayak shoes. They're a pair of body glove, split toes. Those are my kayak shoes. And my meditation lights. I took these on this trip because I was going to do a meditation. But I let my daughter sleep in this morning and do a meditation out by the river and record that. daughter's hat, daughter's shoes. So my vest is an only medium. So on my vest at all times, strapped. Oh, it's just tied on. But inside this pocket, whistle. Yes, I am one of those people. If I don't do it, I forget it. Knife clipped onto the inside of the buckle on the strap, so that way when it's closed, it doesn't pop off. And some SPF 50 spray for my head and neck and my arms. But that's that thing. Oh, this one's mine. My ditty bag, ditty bag, hoodie bag. I'm pretty sure this one's hers. Yep. These were our food bags. Put those with that. I've got a couple more trips to plan. Well, I've got two. I use double locking carabiners on everything. I actually need to take this off. Use it for something else I have an idea for. There's the bag. Ziplocs for trash. It's one of the best things you can do. Just take one of these, toss it in the floor of your kayak, put like trash in a damn Ziploc. 5x7 tarp. This goes just down on the ground when I'm setting up my camp. And there's another bag. And there's a random pair of socks. Random pair of socks. And so this bag is actually set up because it's a dry bag. I built a nipple waterproofed onto the bottom. You can connect 3/8 line, line to it. Hang it. I have a adapter. You can screw your solar filter straight onto here. I don't use a Sawyer. I use a Kayaking B-free, but I had a cooler with 35 ounce water on it. So this is my ditty, and this is the Don't Let the Kid Die bag. So this got put in last minute. That was out of my car. So first aid, antiseptic spray, especially being on the river, getting the crap out of the Chattahoochee off your body. Custom made first aid kit that I put together. Built it with the kids and then added a bunch more shit. My daughter's diabetic, so glucose tabs in case she goes low, and apple juice in case she goes low. So that's actually pretty much the basic first aid kit for our family. Is that allergy spray because we were outside. First aid kit. So ditty bag starts with that. Dude wipes in a small pack for cleaning myself. You gotta get all that stuff off your toes and everything. More K-Wrap. These are hand sanitizer wipes. My father-in-law got a bunch of them, so I just carry one. Multi-tool. This one's not pliers and all that, but I've actually got to get one of those. This is a knife, saw, just a more workable multi-tool. I was with my daughter, and she has long hair. I'm like me. So I grabbed, trying to be a good dad, I grabbed some hair ties, threw them in my bag in case she ended up losing hers. Um, this bag goes with this light. I don't know why. I decided to carry 2 pounds of batteries. But I love this light. So, light, extra batteries for the light. My, these are amazing headlamps. I use them at work every day. I go through the full battery 2, 3 times a day. I have 4 of them in my car that I use on a daily basis. This one I threw in here. I love the light. Plus, it's got the red lights on the back. Or if we decided to float, you'd be able to see the person. So, uh, as part of trash that we threw away when we got out, was a Coke bottle. Well, this is a Kurgo paw cleaning. Uh, you attach it to your Coke bottle or whatever, water bottle, and then it has to be the big threads, not the little water bottle threads. So you attach it, and it gives you a way to just, and it gives you like a little shower. But it's used for your legs, cleaning off all the crap at night. A lot of this is just about cleaning up from what you did during the day. So then this is my personal first aid kit with a first aid rod and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of stuff, but I don't really know if it's a lot of stuff. Floating down a river with my kid, and I just want to be the best dad possible and make sure that she's taken care of. That she's gonna have a great time. She's got her own page and stuff. So this is my owl bag. Uh, this bag carries my chakra chips, and the shuffling of the chakra chips allow you to figure out what you need to work on. I've been working a lot on my solar plexus lately. Yeah. So battery backup, eyeglass cleaning stuff, and eyeglass cleaning stuff, clear eyes, a vapor replacement, and my Carmex. So all of this, as you see me putting this way, is stuff that goes back to my car because I use this stuff daily. All of this other stuff will go into different spots in the house because the kayaking stuff, vests and all that kind of stuff will just go back in the garage. The kayaks themselves are back in the backyard upside down. Most of all the hammocks, tents, sleeping bags, all of that, that'll stay readily accessible. Everybody has their own boxes in their rooms. I have 2 in my closet. Hell, my cook kit may end up going back. This cook kit may end up going in my car. I got a lot of work coming up, so. Dog's over there just going at it. But yeah, she had all her gear. That company doesn't exist anymore. We got shut down for trademark infringement. So we're the mold team now. The number is changed. The website's changed. So we just have all this stuff from when we had a company, and it was all trash. So use what you can. We donated a lot of stuff to be able to get rid of it, but now it's just us, just using all the stuff we own. And I'm glad we're getting into some water sports and water stuff, so it'll help us be more accessible to the outdoors. And may you be more accessible to the outdoors. If you have questions on what's going on, how you can get outside, whether it be biking, kayaking, hammock camping, just get outside. You need to reset the chemicals within your body. It's not just, oh, go outside, touch grass, vitamin D. It's nature prepares you for all the things that are coming your way. I've been going through hell learning how to change myself into being a more sustainable and easier going person while our world is falling apart. Because our world is about to be put back together in a way that we can't comprehend. And I need to be able to be slow and sustainable. I don't care for the fast and push and rally of it all. So, until the next video, I'll be putting out all the. I only took like 4 videos the whole 9-hour trip. So, but the daughter took a couple, and as a family, that's what we're working on. Being more accessible, putting out content to be able to have that memory in the world. I know that wow, you keep sending me emails. You got 10 subscribers, you got a new subscriber, you reach a lot of views. Great. Am I benefiting the world? And in my current status, yes, I am doing a lot to benefit the world. So for those of you that ever make it to the end of these videos, I don't understand why. But I thank you for watching. If you have questions on any of the gear, leave a message, send me a comment. Don't understand how it works. But I'm a good old southern boy and I'm willing to talk gear and issues. So thank you for your time. Now I gotta put it all up.